All right, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome everyone to today's, as we like to call our midday overview. I want to welcome all the guests that may be chiming in for the very first time, or it could be your second, third, or even fourth time. What we do recognize is that many times, one may have to see the information maybe a few times to make sure that's always going to be consistent with the other times that they may have heard it. And folks, it's pretty much always going to be consistent, at least from this way here. I really haven't deviated from much because I really haven't had to. This is one of those projects, folks, that it performs as advertised, as we like to say. And but if it's your very first time, I want to introduce you to myself. My name is Douglas Ford. I'm coming to you out of my humble abode out of Houston, Texas. I've been in Houston for well over 50 years now. I shouldn't say well over. I'm only just 51. So, hey, just 365 days over 50, actually 363, because I'll be 51 on this coming Thursday. Super fired up and excited about that. But guys, we're in the middle of a blitz. Typically at the end of the month is our blitz season, and we look to just chalk up a little bit more momentum going into the next month. But we're in the final half of the year, the last 6 months, folks. And so if you may have been looking with just an outstretched neck of a means where you can generate some ongoing residual cash flow, where you can have money working for you without gambling any of your money, folks, this is a pretty neat opportunity here that you're going to hear about. But before I get myself started, what I always like to say to the guests that are chiming in here this for the first time, literally, if what you hear makes 0 sense to you whatsoever, please don't allow myself or the person that invited you to pull on your heartstrings to get yourself involved. But on the flip side of that, if what you hear and see makes 1,000% sense to you, folks, come on board, lock arms with us. We're literally only having anyone do a one-time execution. So we're not like network marketing or any MLM or any type of affiliate or direct sales. We're definitely not any trading or pyramid scam or scheme. We do have a product and a service that's here. And just to let you know what a pyramid scam or scheme literally is, it's when money is being exchanged and there's no product or service that's being rendered. To all the guests, no one makes a dime here without a product or service that gets rendered, okay? So we're not one of those operations that even do rug pulls. We're not any type of percentage daily or weekly or monthly where you have to be worried or having, all your money potentially at risk. No, we're not that, folks. As we are scaling this global bank, much like we've scaled many of these other banks in the fintech world, companies like Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, we're literally the same. But with this bank, folks, we get to earn money and not just make money. We're earning and scaling residual cash flow with an operation that offers 100% mutual benefit, okay? So let me just jump right into the presentation. I'm just going to accept a lot of these invites or these requests that are coming in. And ladies and gentlemen, as we like to say, we are off. So folks, to the guests, we are building a global cooperative bank that escalates residual cash flow. And we're doing so by simply just leveraging artificial intelligence and the financial technology space, which is above and board the clear multi-trillion-dollar space that's happening right up under our noses, okay? As my grandmother used to say, it's happening right in front of us, and typically that's the hardest thing to see when something's happening right in front of you. She liked to say, boy, if it was a snake, it would have bit you, or if it was a bee, it would have stung you. But if you look at these companies like PayPal, Coinbase, even our own banks, ladies and gentlemen, are getting into the fintech digital wallet game. You ever notice how with your paycheck that you're able to take a picture of it, of the front and back of your paycheck, right? And you download an app on your phone that lets you do that. And you can literally sign the back of your check from your smartphone on the screen, okay, folks? And when you hit the button, you can send that money and deposit it without you having to get out in any inclement weather. Speaking of inclement weather, it looks like it's about to hurricane here in Houston. So I'm trying to go through this a little quickly because I don't want to get cut off by lost signal. But folks, that check gets deposited and you don't have to get out and drive in any traffic, standing in any bank lines or anything like that, folks. What facilitated that transaction? I'll tell you. It was a digital wallet. It's really like this man that you see on the screen, okay? He just looking at money or sending money or receiving money. Look at that smile and that smirk. Because, folks, artificial intelligence, folks, is taking over. It's not an if, it's happening as we speak. But see, the thing we're doing is we're leveraging artificial intelligence. But we're doing it by generating and scaling ongoing residual cash flow. Our solution is a reliable and sustainable ongoing residual cash flow, folks, with 100% mutual benefit. Now, there is a catch to our system. The catch is simply this. There's going to be no gambling that anybody has to be worried about because there's no gambling or no trading, no crypto investing, no smart contract, okay? None of those things, folks, that we're doing here. So there's no risk of your money here. Also, there's going to be no selling involved. See, folks, selling requires typically levels of skill set or one playing a numbers game, okay? So there's no selling. So you don't have to feel like this is one of those operations. Am I going to have to walk down the street as if I'm offering my neighbors, family and friends, vacuum cleaners, Bibles, cleaning products? No, folks, we're not that, okay? There's going to be no delayed gratification. So we're not one of those operations for whatever reason people try to box us in. We have some similarities in terms of involving others, folks, but there's no rotation or cycling with this. See, when accounts open up with PayPal, do they receive from every account instantly when transactions and deposits take place? Yes, they do. When accounts open up with Chase or Wells Fargo or Bank of America, right, and transactions happen, when we make deposits, folks, that's how banks make money. They call it fractional reserve banking. Another way of saying that, banks make money when money is moving on their ecosystem, okay? That's how bank makes money. They make money with our money. So if you ever wonder how we're making money, folks, the same way. It's just we are all sharing in our own economic value, okay, with everybody just doing a one-time execution. And money here is instant and always instant from this day forth. Also, it's going to be residual. Last but not least, my favorite, there's not going to be any weekly or monthly task or quotas that's going to be encompassing upon anyone to have to do over and over and over here in order for us to make money. Folks, we all scale simultaneously. The reason being, anytime accounts open after you are receiving from every account that opens after yours, and your only referral is just 3 accounts, folks. So you're literally just having 3 parties that do the same, and the same thing that happens for you is the same thing that's going to happen for them and everyone as this thing is replicating forward. Because every time an account opens, 10 people that were in line previously are going to receive from every account in the success line, okay? Folks, that's a game changer. And the reason why I say that, because I didn't need to see a global pool bonus. I didn't need to see matching bonus. I didn't need to see international pool bonus, rank bonus, pin level bonus, recruiting bonus, or sale bonus. The fact that my strategic partners, when they did the exact same thing, that they only did one time, that they received instantly just like I did, okay? And folks, as they did that, my money scaled and my inviters' money scaled. Folks, it was game over when my friends invited their friends, and when they activated an account, my friends received instantly, my money scaled again, and my inviters' money and 7 other people in line prior also scaled in money every single time, folks. And that's been happening for us as this thing has just replicated and replicated forward. Not just me, folks, but everybody in our ecosystem. It performs as advertised, okay? So I just want to reiterate, folks, we are not an investment platform. So there's absolutely zero gambling of your money. Our co-op wallet, that's our digital real estate. It employs artificial intelligence, the promise of blockchain, and cooperative funding to create a private member-owned global bank. And folks, members can withdraw their deposits on a daily basis, folks, if they so choose. So ladies and gentlemen, that was one of the boxes that I had to check off before I stated my flag here 18 months ago, okay? I want to know, hey, as this money is coming in for me and my friends and those that get involved, when are we able to have access to withdraw our money? Folks, we're able to access and withdraw our money. Anytime our money is $50 or more, we're able to withdraw all or a portion of our money on a daily basis, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Also, folks, right here is all the work. Now, we want you guys to pay close attention to guests. Right here is all the work that anybody does, okay? So please pay close attention. Literally, it's just gonna be 3 minutes of work. This box right here is all the skill set that's needed here in order for us to scale the bank. So guests, if you still remember how to spell your name, okay? And just invite 3 strategic partners who will do the same, folks, we're gonna do very, very well here. Because there again, everybody's gonna receive instant results as this is taking place. So listen, all you're doing, you're gonna set up your account. First name, last name, email address, and a phone number, and everybody's doing a one-time out of pocket that I'll get to here in a second. You're just gonna have 3 strategic partners, okay? So we're not really looking to pull on anybody's heartstrings, right? Just to open up an account. Folks, it's much like you've opened up an account with PayPal or Cash App or with your bank or with Visa, American Express, or Discover, okay? And you're gonna have each of your 3 strategic partners do the same, that they're only doing that one time, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, as these actions instantly scale your partners to $35 residually, while simultaneously scaling you from $35 to $47 in residual cash flow, folks. This AI technology is set up for everyone on demand, predictably, instantly, continuously, and increasingly, ladies and gentlemen, to receive ongoing residual deposits passively, folks, independent of our involvement. With everyone just cooperatively doing one step. 3 minutes of work, one time. And folks, as we're getting on an income escalator, we just get on and the automation does the rest. So folks, if you can see this and just think of this as a getting on an escalator, okay? If you've done that before, folks, okay, that's all literally that we're doing. You, your partners, everyone, simultaneously receiving instant withdrawable evidence, real money, folks, that's coming to you all along the way, okay? And that was just somebody's results that highlighted that have amassed over $2,000, okay, since they've been involved. Got to make a quick disclaimer that the information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice, nor to entice anyone of any guarantees of results. It's for educational and demonstration purposes only. As members, folks, we are not financial advisors, and we're just merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. Folks, we're about to share how the money all unfolds here. Just want to give you context, folks, and I don't want you guys to lose sight of this. Everyone's just doing the same one time, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I need that one time to hit you in the middle of your forehead like a ton of bricks. Because this is not going to be encompassing upon anyone to have to do 2 times, 5 times, 8 times, 20 times. No, ladies and gentlemen. The person that invited you is literally only having you here to do a one-time execution, okay? Nothing else is required. We all scale simultaneously. It's an income escalator, and all digital assets after you, cash flows to you. Not some, not when a certain number of accounts open up first. No, ladies and gentlemen, when the first account, remember, you're just referring 3. When your first person activates an account, you're going to see money. But not only you are going to receive money from that one account, money's going to also go to your inviter, scaling their residual cash flow. Money's going to also go to your inviter's inviter, scaling their residual cash flow. Money's going to go to their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter. So ladies and gentlemen, that was when I saw it was game over. When everyone just does one thing and they're going to continue to receive from this day forward, I said it was game over. And we dictate and control it because we have 100% control over the outcome, okay? So everyone's doing a one-time execution that's not required again. Everyone a one-time out of pocket of $125, you're going to receive 3 activation tokens that are going to be assigned to your 3 strategic partners who are doing the same. You're also going to receive global business ownership rights with your non-fungible token, which is the NFT there. That gives you global business ownership rights, ladies and gentlemen, where your business has value now because it can be minted to the blockchain where you can give it away, you can wheel your business, you can even sell it because it's yours, folks. And you're going to invite 3 strategic partners who just do the same, and they're only doing that one single time as well. Folks, no one is required to do any more work. No one is required to involve any more people, and everyone receives instantly and residually from all digital assets after them. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, from all of them. Again, just 3 minutes of work, but I'm going to share this as everybody's taking 3 days, going turtle handicap speed is what I like to say. Because guys, when you saw that demonstration previously, literally that could be done in like 3 minutes. But I'm going to share this to a mathematical certainty, everybody just only involving 3 and having 3 days to do their one-time execution. Folks, there's no MLM jungle. What I mean by that, it's not going to be incumbent upon anyone to have to continue to do something over and over, okay? When it's that type of environment, it has a very, very low percentage of success rate. Universally, it's 0.4% success rate when it is incumbent upon people to have to sell, need skill set, and have to recruit, or keep onboarding respectively. Folks, here everybody's just doing it one time. Every month, all accounts after yours contribute to your income, folks. So we're going to start this from your inviter's inviter and let you see how this thing got in front of you. So your inviter's inviter did the one-time execution one time. Instantly, folks, that brought deposits that total to $35. Understand that is residual because every 28 days, they're going to be receiving from their partner's subscription as well. So not only is the money going to come to you instantly, but that same money from your partners doing their subscription, okay, is going to be coming to you residually. But understand, not only did your 3 partners' subscription and them opening up an account contributed to your inviter's inviter, but folks, 9 other people also receive deposits that are going to be coming to them residually as well from your inviter's partners. Now, folks, obviously one of your inviter's partners or one of your inviter's partners is who? Your inviter. How many times is your inviter doing the one-time execution? One time, folks. Everybody's doing the same one time. They're going to come to 35. Of course, there's 2 others on that same level as well. Remember, everyone's involving 3 that do the same. They're only doing it one time. But folks, as money was coming to your inviter and 2 others, instantly and simultaneously, your inviter's inviter went from 35 to 47. Predictably, folks, they haven't done any more work, okay? And so now you, how many times are you doing the one-time execution? One time. You're having 3 get in line after you, folks. It brings you to $35, just like it did for your inviter, just like it did for your inviter's inviter. So folks, as you and those 2 others that your inviter invited, you guys come to $35 with your 3 Look what it does to your inviter. Predictably, they go from $35 to $47. Predictably, simultaneously, your inviter's inviter, their money scaled. Folks, it was independent of their involvement. And everybody else in line prior also received. They're just not on the screen, but they're making money as well. Okay? So now look, your friends are doing the exact same thing. This is why we're only looking for a strategic partnership, folks, because we receive absolute certainty of the outcome with absolute certainty of execution. And think about it. Everybody is only doing this one time. I need you to pay attention to how many times I come back to your inviter's inviter, I go to your inviter, or I go to you or your friends to do any more work or to involve any more people or to come out of any more money out of your pocket. So now your friends are doing the execution. What's going to be the number that they receive? If you said 35, you were correct. But instantly, simultaneously, independent of these guys doing any more work, everybody else in line prior scaled in residual cash flow, folks. These guys do the same one time. These are your strategic partners. As they come to 35, okay? More deposits come to your partner, scaling them to 47. More deposits came to you, scaling you to 96. More money came to your inviter, scaling them to 258. And more money came to your inviter's inviter, scaling to 987. Folks, with everybody doing this in 3 days, that brings your residual cash flow to $96. Now remember, everyone's doing a subscription of $28. And remember, everybody's subscription is contributing to everybody else in line's prior residual cash flow. So look how incredible this is, folks. Your inviter's inviter is doing a $28 subscription. That got covered with their first 3. So when their subscription runs, that won't be for 28 days, okay? It's going to come out of their earnings. Because look, their money is already over $28. It was over $28 with their first 3. But their subscription is contributing to their inviter and 9 others that were in line prior. So the money that you're seeing everybody receive, folks, it is coming 13 times a year, even as it's scaling instantly. Folks, isn't it time for there to be a project in this planet to where it has 100% mutual benefit and we dictate and control the outcome of this taking place? Absolutely, folks. Because think about it. Your inviter's in a subscription that they're doing, it's contributing to your inviter's income and everybody else in line prior. The subscription that you're doing that's not coming out of your pocket, it's contributing to your inviter's income, your inviter's income, and everybody else in line prior. The subscription that your 3 friends are doing that's not coming out of their pocket is contributing to your residual cash flow, contributing to your inviter's residual cash flow, contributing to your inviter's residual cash flow. Folks, do you see why we're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? See, no one's having to come out of their money out of pocket. And I never did say that your inviter had to do any more work since they got their $35. I never said your inviter had to do any more work since they got their $35. I didn't say you had to do any more work since you're 35. Your friends haven't done any more work since they're 35. And your friends' friends will not be required to do any more work, folks. But as this thing replicates forward, look what happens. These guys do the same one time. 35 to them. Instantly, as they were receiving deposits, everybody else in line could not avoid money coming to them, folks. These guys do the same one time. 35 to them. Everybody else in line prior could not avoid them receiving money, ladies and gentlemen. These guys do the same thing. Folks, are you guys seeing everybody scale, or are you just seeing the person at the top make money? See, folks, we're not one of those operations that you may have been seen or been a part of, or that you heard a narrative that's being built up by anti-MLMers and people like that, talk about everything's a pyramid. Folks, everything is a pyramid, okay? Your job is a pyramid, okay? But we just inverted the pyramid. See, we are a bottom-up model. We're all scaling simultaneously. We're not making money off of one another, okay? Where at your job, your boss and their CEOs, they're making money off of you. See, that's the real pyramid, if you want to call something a pyramid. It's when people are making money off of other people. We're making money together with this operation, okay? These guys do the same one time. 35 to them. Look, folks, to a mathematical certainty. Now everybody doing this in 3 minutes, because the artificial intelligence wouldn't care if it was 3 minutes that everybody took, or 3 hours, or 3 days. With the same set of circumstances that took place, folks, we have people that are not waiting 3 days to do this, just to let you know. But I'm giving you mathematical certainty of everybody just taking 3 days. Your income has scaled to $2,360, folks. That's a $30,000 annual residual cash flow, okay? And you're at $2,360 in just 18 days in. But see, you're not there without those that you invited at $987 residually, and your friends haven't done any work since they're $35. And your friends' friends are not, they're at $258, while their friends who invited them are at $987. See, folks, the only people that you invited was just your partners. You didn't invite none of these people down here. But are they receiving in the same fashion as everybody else? Yes, they are, folks. See, folks, this is a predictable income escalator. Okay? These guys do the same one time. 35 to them. Look what it does. Now you're at over $5,242. Folks, that's coming to you 13 times a year, mind you. Your friends have scaled to $2,360. Ideally, they're just 3 days behind you. Have they done any more work or involved any more people? No. These guys do the same one time. 35. Guys, I'm just showing us a 24-day blueprint. But look where your income has scaled only 24 days in this example. You're over $13,423. But folks, this is the part I need you never to lose sight of. You are not here without your friends scaling as well. They haven't done anything since their one-time execution. See, folks, that is what makes an operation sustainable. It's not sustainable if everybody's not scaling simultaneously. When it has to rely on rotation or people waiting on a certain number of accounts to open up before they make money, folks, that never works, ever, and it never will. Why? Because people don't like delayed gratification. Most people, when they do something, they want to see predictable result. That's why people like the job for the most part. Other than those that love what they do, I get it. But people are always asking you, hey, are y'all hiring? Why? Because your job offers a predictable outcome, and all people got to do is bring in their time and they'll get predictable result week after week, okay, at working at a job. Folks, we provide a predictable residual cash flow because you saw with mathematical certainty, these guys only did a one-time execution. Your inviter only did a one-time execution. You only did a one-time execution. Your friends one time, their friends one time, one time, one time, one time, one time, and one time, ladies and gentlemen. and everybody has scaled. And folks, if it were not happening as I'm sharing it, ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't have been invited to this presentation, if that makes sense. So folks, everyone have 3 strategic partners, okay? Do the same one time, and the automation does the rest. Folks, you're able to withdraw your money 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There's no selling here. There's no trading. There's no crypto investing. There's no smart contracts. And folks, there's no rug pulls. And so we're only looking for strategic partners, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we're not looking for the hope they do it or the get around to it. We're only talking about a one-time execution, literally 3 minutes of work, okay? And the only reason why we want to move with speed, folks, we don't want the subscription to have to come out of your pocket, okay? Or anybody's pocket for that matter. Where now your subscription is getting covered by your earnings, because as accounts are opening, what's happening to your income? It's scaling from every account after yours and coming residually. So ladies and gentlemen, the only way to scale without increasing your hustle is to duplicate yourself. Adding the wrong partners will just add to your headaches and increase your daily interruptions. Folks, with absolute certainty of execution, instantly absolute certainty of results. Okay? I love it. So folks, just to recap, but I want to make this very clear because we're creating a clear path. This is a clear path, folks, because it's all predictable. No one's required to do any more work. No one's required to involve any more people. Everyone receives instantly and residually from all digital assets after them. A one-time execution, you can have 3+ duplicate, but only 3 is required. No repetitive onboarding required. We all receive absolute certainty of outcome with absolute certainty of execution. Let me say that again. We all means all, ladies and gentlemen, receive absolute certainty of outcome with absolute certainty of execution. Every month, all accounts after yours contribute to your income, folks, residually. So you are doing just one step, folks. Your partners are just doing one step. Their partners, one step. Their partners, one step, one step, one step, one step, folks. Look what's happening to everybody's residual cash flow. These guys are doing one step. One step, folks. And again, as I said, all parties win here. 100% mutual benefit, 100% control of the entire outcome. And again, we all receive absolute certainty of outcome with absolute certainty of execution. So number one, just send your email over to your inviter, and then your partners will send their email to you, folks. Everyone's doing a one-time out of pocket of $125. The automation will do the rest, okay? Awesome. So folks, we don't leave anybody's success to chance. We have our own Facebook community. It's called Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. Again, this is a straightforward, clear path where you can just invite and we ignite. We realize sometimes it may be a little challenge to get people to a Zoom. Well, folks, we typically stream live inside of our community and even post social proof and add a lot of value, but we keep it a safe place. We don't allow any other solicitation of any other operation or platform. Everything is about this bank. So you can invite your friends here, and like I said, they'll be notified when we go live, okay, either through stream or either live Zoom like this, and they can involve their partners and guests and prospects as well, okay? Awesome. So folks, this is a one-time execution system. Let's get money working for you. All digital assets and subscriptions of accounts after yours contributes to your residual income. We all scale and cash flow simultaneously. The replication of the one-time execution scales everyone from $35, folks, to $13,423 and beyond. I just tabled it there, but it does go beyond 13,000, folks, okay? All money is instant and on demand. This is a decentralized peer-to-peer environment, everyone receiving a reliable, scalable, and sustainable ongoing residual cash flow from this day forward. And as I said in the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, there is no gambling. There is no cycling. There's no rotations. There's no weekly or monthly tasks or quotas. No selling, no percentage daily or weekly trading or risk of anybody's money. Success here, folks, is based on absolute certainty of choice. Launch your team today, and your team can launch them and their team at our next strategic partnership meeting, or you can schedule a private meeting today, folks. You just invite and we ignite. We'll be back again later tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this same Zoom, okay? Because we're having a blitz this season, and you can get the information in front of your folks. Let us do the talking, okay? As we say, you invite, we ignite, folks. And those are some of our resource hubs there where you can check out more information about us. If you want to see another presentation or maybe look up our most frequently asked questions, you can go to smarterthanmoney.com/FAQ. Well, folks, that's going to be my time today. We'll do a Q&A on the next call later tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, let's pack it out. Put folks in front of me. They can hear this information just like you've heard it. And as I like to conclude, every time we come together, we just don't want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you scale in your residual cash flow. But most importantly, we want to see each and every one of you over the top. Take care. God bless.